Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Today we have an at night video again, and it's of this 2022 Ford Maverick. This one is an XLT, but let's get straight into this video. So you can see we have our lights in the front just up top. There's no fog lights, anything like that. Let's press the unlock button. So you can see these regular incandescent bulbs light up when you press the unlock button in the middle there. Looks pretty cool. Coming down here to the side, we have I believe that is a LED. It looks like a LED. Let's keep on going. Oh, that's cool. It lights up the little keypad too. That's pretty nice. Then back here, we have our high mount brake light up there with the bed lighting. It does a really good job of lighting up this bed. Look at the back here. You can see we just have standard bulbs in the back. Press the unlock button. So it uses both of these as like the turn signal, I guess. And then this will be your reverse light. And then down here at the license plate, we just have one LED bulb that lights it up very nicely. So far it's looking pretty good. Let's go ahead and open the car up, start it up, and get the headlights on. And we'll go over the interior after, but let's just go ahead and start it up real quick. Oh, this one's not push button because it's not a lariat. So let's go ahead and pull out the key. If you guys want to see a quick little review, I kind of want to show you guys the color of this one in the daytime. It's cyber orange. So I'll see if I can do that for you guys. But headlights are on. There's no fog lights like I mentioned earlier, so they're just on. So let's go ahead and check it out. All right, guys, so coming here in the front, you can see we have LED reflectors. It looks like it lights up just these two over here. There's like 3 pods. So these two are for your low beam, it looks like. I'll have to see if the inner one is for the high beam. Looks pretty good. Yeah, that's really nice. And these are standard on every single Maverick trim. If we get a lariat, I'll show you guys what the lariat looks like at night, because it does have additional LEDs up there. But yeah, it looks pretty cool. And then we'll go ahead and turn on the turn signal so you guys can check that out again. Just turn that on. So you can see there with the turn signal, there's no turn signal or puddle light or anything on the mirror for this trim. I'll have to see if it's available for the higher trims. There's your turn signal. Let's go ahead and go back here. You see it's pretty bright on that wall. Yep, just like what I thought. The two right here act as your turn signal. So that's what it looks like if you would be making a left turn. Let's go ahead and turn on the high beam and see what that looks like. I'm pretty sure that will be that other pod that wasn't used. Yep, I'm right. So the high beam uses this pod right here. So that is for your high beam, and then those two are for your low beam. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Let's see what these headlights look like on a wall real quick, so we can check out the light pattern and everything like that. Let's see how good the turning radius is on the Maverick. All right, there we go, all the way turned. Oh yeah, really good turning radius. Okay, so let's back up a little bit here, give a little bit more room for the headlight pattern. Okay, so it's definitely bright enough. I'd say it doesn't come out as far as some other Ford models do, but it lights up really good though. Okay, let's see the high beam. Okay, lights up kind of the center portion. And then let's see if we can do just the high beam. So let's turn that off. Yeah, oh wait. Okay, that looks like it turns on everything. So it's not like some where you can only turn on the high beam part. So yep, that's what that looks like. And let's get a little bit closer and see how the pattern looks as we get a little bit closer here. Yeah, it's a pretty good pattern. It's not like a defined line or anything like a projector, but it does look pretty good. It's similar to like the Ford Escape at night. If you guys haven't seen that video, check it out if you're interested in seeing what a Ford Escape looks like at night. But yeah, pretty good. Last up, let's go ahead and go over this interior real quick. So obviously have our door switches and everything lit up over here. The gauge cluster is nice on this one, so you can go through a few little modes there. And then down here we have our drive modes, which is this button. You can go through some different drive modes, and it changes up what the display looks like. You can see tow haul, slippery, mud ruts, sand, and then back to normal. And then we have our traction control here, our auto hold, and all that stuff. Here's our gear shifter. And if you guys can see, there's a little light in there. So if you go into the settings, I just looked at this. If you go to ambient lighting, this controls just this area down here. So I'm gonna slide it down, see it getting darker, and then slide it all the way up and it gets brighter. So that's kind of interesting. They consider that ambient light, but that's the only area I've noticed so far that has lighting in it. So I guess if you want to make that darker down there, you can turn it off, or you can light it up like that. But I'd obviously leave it like that because that's nice backlighting for it, like if you had some stuff in there. No cup holder, ambient light, or anything like that. Again, I'll have to double check on the Lariat and see what that comes with. Center console, nothing in there. Let's check the glove box. No light in there either, but again, that's expected for this price point. And then, wow, that's a very bright light actually. So those lights are really good. These are LEDs. Wow, that's really good. It lights up this whole interior. There's before, there's after. Yeah, that's a huge difference. Let's check the backlight here. I think you just push it. Yep. Oh, wow. Wow, so they did a really good job with the interior lighting. That is very impressive, actually. Okay, so, I mean, I guess if you have some stuff in your cup holders and stuff, you can just turn on. You can turn on all of them by pressing this button here. So just put that over like that, and it turns on all the lights. Let's check the vanity mirror, see if there's anything over here. Okay, no light for the vanity mirrors. Again, I'll have to double check on the Lariat, see if it has it. And last but not least, let's check the back seat and see if they have anything back there. All right, guys, looking at the back seat, looks like you just have your lit up window control, and that's about it. And then that really bright light up there. You guys can see how much it lights up the interior. That's really good. And then we have our little bed lighting back there, which you can activate by pressing this button. So overall, really nice. Let's go ahead and just take this Maverick to the front again and see how it drives with these lights. And the sun is coming up, so it's not gonna be perfect darkness. We'll see how far the lights reach out. Okay, so it's reaching way out on that wall out there. You can see on the gate, it's reaching out, see the high beam. Okay, looks pretty good. High beam, low beam. I would really appreciate if they had fog lights optional though. So I love having fog lights on because it really helps light up like the bottom portion of the street and the sides. Usually they light up the sides and then the bottom portion. Let's try the high beam again. Yeah, the high beam's pretty good actually. It is more focused towards the center, but it's pretty good. So this is what you see behind the wheel of a Maverick. Like I'm sitting back here, this is what I see. See my screen right there, middle screen, headlights. And one thing that's kind of weird is that this screen is always kind of dim. You can even turn it on max brightness and it's still kind of dim. So I don't know if they have like a certain design like behind that, but even during the daytime it's kind of dim. Just something to note. And then there's your climate controls. USB ports are lit up, which is nice. And this is a 2.0 all-wheel drive. I want to save my impressions for when I do a review of this car if I get a chance. But the 2.0 all-wheel drive drives really nice. I'll just say that. But that's about it for this video. So if you guys enjoyed it, please give it a like, subscribe, let me know what you guys think of the Maverick in the comments, and I will see you in the next one.